Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon to all. My name is Rozaireen binti Muhammad Arshad, matrix number 8501131464380001 from Faculty of Human Resource Management, Bachelor Level, SBFS1103, Thinking Skills and Problem Solving. In this video, I would mainly be summarizing Part 2 assignment questions. In Part 2, we are to find one academic issue that had been viral in Malaysia, to further discuss on it, to identify the problem, come up with the possible solutions, then to make the decision of which solutions to be implemented. In my assignment, I have chosen something related to what had happened to a teacher in February 2020. The recent cases happened to a female teacher. The mother of a female student had forced her to crawl on the floor because she had a revenge against her due to her daughter being penalized by the female teacher to crawl on the floor one day before. So I shared another recent incident where it happens to a male teacher where he caned a female student due to her calling him by a Chinese word term that simply means gay in English. What happened to the teacher was the mother to the student take her own action to meet up with the teacher and have the video viral all over. Due to these two videos, I have chosen the academic issue of the challenges that the teachers are facing in educating and discipline the student in school. From this academic issue, I have narrowed down the problems that had triggered this particular academic issue. The problems were about from the student side, that would be the student no longer be respectful of the teacher, and it also come from the parent side who simply bullies, I would say, the teacher, are not trusting the teachers anymore, that had caused them to take all these actions, unnecessary actions against the teacher. This is considered an academic issue. However, I have utilized a problem-solving tools, and that will be the cause and effect diagram, or we call it the fishbone diagram, as you can see on the screen. The details or the causes had been put in, and most contributed cause come from the student. From the fishbone diagram, we can see that the most contribution of cause that triggers the problem come from the student. And there are two from the fishbone that we can see that had contributed to the problem, and that will be the low moral level of the student. Therefore, I chose this area and come up or suggested a solution on this. There are three solutions being proposed. Solution number one would mainly be perhaps the education system can change or amend a syllabus specifically to increase the moral level value in the student so that they won't or they may think first before they do anything ridiculous to the teachers. In the second solution, perhaps the teachers can tackle this particular low moral value issue in the student and be adopted it into the learning material so that it can directly affect the student. However, for this particular solution, it requires the teacher to actually detail out what will be the suitable plan, and this must suit to the character of each of the student. Therefore, these particular solutions may not be possible because the teacher may have to construct a different pattern, a different plan for each student in the class. As we know, Malaysia school, especially in the city, one class may consist up to 45 students depending on which area we're staying. Let's look into the third solution. The third solutions will be teacher to somehow affect the mindset in a student. I give you an example. The teacher themselves would be adopting a certain consistent pattern in the way they communicate, in the way they present themselves to be a role model to the student, and also the way their body gestures when they meet up or interacted with the student. This approach will be more suitable because it doesn't really consume that much time. It just requires a consistency from the teacher to ensure it happens on daily, because the mind of any human can actually be adjusted. Mindset can be changed. So after looking into the supporting research found on mindsetworks.com that support the point of the mindset can be changed, so I use this data as a supporting to come to a conclusion that the third solution will be the right and ideal choice. It's just that to implement the third solutions, like I said before, it has to come with a consistency and a commitment from the teacher side. So as a conclusion, I would conclude these solutions will be the most ideal solution to be implemented, as it can be measured, as it can be observed, as a self-reflective. This approach that I have, or this method that I have utilized in completing this assignment had truly given me the insights on how I can utilize it in my workplace in future, as well as my personal life problems. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the tutor as to guide us till to the point that I had fully understand this course, and it's very useful for work-wise and also personal life-wise. Thank you so much for listening to this video. Hope you all enjoy. Thank you.